About our Emulate 3D software solutions and how we're using them with our robotic solutions we have. Emulate 3D is a simulation and emulation software. What that allowed us to do is to take our CAD models and apply physics, and as you can see, a lot more programming to them, that we could simulate how a robot would move in a machine design. This allowed us to check where the robot envelopes would be if they would hit each other, or if they would hit our mounting plate, or if they would actually be able to make contact effectively and coordinate movement with our conveyance system here. So that was the first part of our simulation, and as I'll show you later, this is a real-life model we have built here for our show today. The next step beyond making sure that we physically had a working machine was to go into simulation. What that allowed us to do is programming code and connect directly to one of our Logix controllers and start to pre-program the robots before we even had access to the physical machine. So once we were able to debug the code, we could home the robots, do the planning, the mapping, the paths of the robots, align the coordination and synchronization to that cart there in the middle, that we had within 4 weeks not only a physical model, but working code of this demo. And as I was mentioning over with our Emulate 3D software, that was the virtual version of this machine. And as you can see here today, it is live and operating. We do have a Delta arm and we do have a Scara arm. So we have a loading station and an unloading station around our intelligent conveyance. So we were able to order all of our sheet metal steel once, cut once, assemble once. That cut down several weeks in our machine design and build, and our on-site commissioning time was within 2 weeks as opposed to 4 to 6 that it would have been traditionally. Two key topics we really want to talk about. One being the flexible manufacturing. Customization is a trend right now, and everyone likes the ability to customize everything from their yogurt packs to how many cans of cat food and what flavor. So how do we help our manufacturers have a design that they can have a base architecture from that allows them to add or remove, whether it be robot arms, they can extend the track that allows them to be flexible on site with their machine design and manufacturing outcomes. The second trend, as I'm talking about, is industrial robots. You're finding more and more robots being used in manufacturing applications. This allows us to help address the workforce shortages, right, or the workforce challenges. Robots can do repetitive tasks. You're able to have them in maybe difficult, dangerous, or dirty environments that humans may or not want to be in. So now I'm able to pull all that flexibility of robotics into a simplified control structure and continue to provide flexible operations to our manufacturers.